running a business called Taiga Blossom. Could you tell our listeners a bit more about that, and or some information that may be of interest to our listeners in that area?
No, well, I'd really love to. So how Taiga Blossom all came about was my love of sewing. I have always been creative, loved to sew, and it was really funny how it came to me. It just came as this full idea that incorporated my love of sewing, my love of living in the north of Canada, my love of the people in the north of Canada. And I wanted to do something that could help the northern communities. And now, in the north, there's not a lot of opportunity available to people who live in the far northern communities, and in particular the Indigenous people that live up there. So trapping, trading furs has always been really important to them. And unfortunately, the fashion industry has really stigmatized fur. And I just wanted to do something in support of the northern communities and their reliance on fur as an economic driver and the cultural importance that it has for their communities. Because there's nothing else they can do. They don't have agriculture and farming. They don't even have a lot of mining anymore because a lot of that's being closed off to them. But this is one thing that has, for even since Europeans came to Canada, been important to them. So what I wanted to incorporate that with my love of sewing. So I chose something really out there and random that you just can't buy, but they're so awesome that I believe everyone should have one. Yeah. And I make capes. And I make capes for all occasions and all seasons, just a bit of everything. And for the heavier winter weight capes, I'm incorporating the naturally harvested Canadian fur as a way of helping these northern communities. I absolutely make sure I avoid any of the farmed furs, as I'm not at all interested in that, and I actually ethically don't agree with it. But for the naturally harvested fur, yes, that's what I want to use. And so I just mostly put them around the neckline and around the hoods. And I do them for weddings, I do them for just day-to-day wear. I do some beautiful brocade ones that are more evening wear, but then I also do much lighter weight ones that are perfect for a summer evening if you're out, gets a little cool, lots and lots of different things. So I chose this very niche market because it's just me sewing, and I think I don't know that I want to expand into a huge business or anything like that at this stage of my life. It's just me, and I chose something that I knew I'd be able to cope with the demand and what's happening. And it is. I had a pretty busy month last month, but it was okay. I managed to keep up with everything. I'm just really excited about it all, and it's starting to gain some traction now. And the name Taiga Blossom, the taiga is the vegetative zone where we live. It's the zone between the boreal forest, the lovely tall fir tree forests, and the tundra where you have no trees, you have the lower vegetation. The taiga's this little zone in the middle where trees struggle to grow, and they have so much character, and they look kind of spindly and awkward, but I just love them. They have their own natural wild beauty. And so that's where the name came from, the taiga and the blossom, because I believe what I'm making, they're just beautiful blossoms, and you put a cape on and you feel special. That's all I can say. You put it on and you just feel special. So that's what I'm doing and where it came from. So, and I love it.